Welcome to Deep Dive. Welcome to Deep Dive Dialogues, where we're unfiltered and we're unapologetic.
We expose the truth that you need to hear. It's just real talk.
I'm Maya,
I'm Cece.
and we hope you enjoy our podcast. Stay tuned for more.
Like, comment, share, subscribe, and enjoy.
Like, we don't gotta drink for everything. And once
Yeah,
you understand that, it's gonna save them so much bread. Like, same thing with smoking. We don't gotta smoke before everything we do.
for real though. Like for real. I definitely feel you though, and I don't think people really realize how much it's like a coping mechanism.
It's an
Like,
addiction.
like sometimes I be at parties and I be like, bruh, everybody in here got their own story. This girl parent may have died. This girl may got a flat tire. This nigga just got cheated on. But they said, let me drink, come to the party.
Yeah.
Like it's like you not like you have to kind of realize what's the reason
What is
why.
why? And then I feel like it's all, of course, we all carry baggage,
Yeah,
but can you really say you strong if the first thing you do is smoke or drink before like a situation, like you're going through a situation, but during that situation, oh, let me go smoke, let me go drink. So is you really dealing with your problems head on?
yeah, like
Strong, like is you really even in reality for real?
for real, it's literally to escape reality. Like
To
the
escape,
point is, like I got so much going on here. Let me pick up this bottle. Let me pick up this blunt, so then I don't have to be here. If that makes sense, and
yeah,
it's sad as hell.
it's sad. It's like I don't really have to like. I'm not trying to say you don't have to like deal with those feelings in the moment. Like you trying to like basically put a
The
band-aid
person,
put a bandage over the scar.
yeah, like without really healing the inner wound, Nick. So let me stop playing. But for real.
Yeah, like you're killing yourself.
For real though, that's why I didn't want to go to the party today because I feel like my emotions just been all over the place lately, and I've been using drinking to like kind of suppress that, and I don't think that's healthy for me. Like of course
Right.
it's fun to have a good time and enjoy yourself, but it's like I really don't want to drink because that is gonna do nothing for me. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's nothing you
Like
could kids like, hey, little John, like your mom back in the day, like she was getting down. She was like, all the niggas smoking, drinking, fucking. Like,
yeah, like
no,
it's like damn, like I don't
like,
know.
we just gotta. I feel like we're so young that we can have fun, but nigga, time be flying.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, have your fun, bro. Like we're young, we gonna do whatever we want to do,
Yeah,
but you still should be able to just think, just to have a brain. Not even like just saying that don't do nothing at all, but it's like be able to be like, you know what, it's probably not best for me right now because I have responsibilities. I have a kid.
yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like these things,
These things,
like
this is real life we're talking.
like at the end of the day, yeah, you gonna drink, but when you wake up next morning, you still gotta get your baby up and go to school. So
Gotta
what are we
lock,
about to do?
still gotta lock it because I feel like nobody talks about how fast you could lose everything.
Right.
Quick. You can lose everything quick. And
Quick.
if niggas don't lock in now, or even like have locked in their lifetime, like there was a time period where it's like you was just grinding, hustling.
Yeah,
How the fuck are you ever gonna lock in like in your adulthood?
exactly. It's like I feel like people here is like, oh, live, have fun, do what you want to do. But it's like at the end of the day, you should be trying to lock in as well. Because once you get 40, 50, 60, you're not going to want to work. You're not going to want to get up and be in everybody's face all the time. You're going to be old. You're going to want to chill and enjoy the fruits of your labor. But you spent all your 20s partying. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, niggas
Like,
got now. Niggas gotta learn.
yeah, like I'm not finna sit here and say, "Oh, don't do shit," and da da da. Like, no, because you're just lame as fuck. But you have to know when to and when not to. You know what I'm saying?
And then I feel like also people feel like they wake up, they get on social media. Okay, they see their friend posted up in a Lambo. Your life don't gotta look like that.
Yeah.
Your life don't gotta look like that because it be a lot of niggas that's like you drive cars, but you asking for gas money. How the fuck
That's
you?
not funny, bro. That's not funny.
How you get something you can't afford? You feel me?
Exactly, exactly. And it's
And
crazy because go ahead.
I feel like if you really fuck with me, like, bro, we're not about to be asking for no gas money.
Yeah.
We're not about for gas money. I don't understand.
Like that's the thing about social media too. Like everything is, oh, let me look this way. I got this Lambo. I got this. I got that. Are you happy?
Are you happy, my guy?
Are you satisfied?
Are you satisfied?
You
Yeah.
worry about the amount of followers, amount of likes. Nigga, you get motherfucking 10,000 likes, but you have no friends.
You
You
have
have nobody you can
no
call and
uh,
count on, and that could help you. You
you're
have
so
nobody you can vent to.
you're so known on social media. But if you was having a graduation party or a happy birthday party, only 4 people are coming.
That's not funny, bro. It's not, but it's real. Like it's real shit. And I feel like people mess real life social media. People be
Mess
like with
you.
it, yeah. And it's like at the end of the day, like if you are happy with who you have around you and what you got going on in life, who gives a
That's real. I feel like that's real happiness. Like when you have God in your life, you have family and friends, you have like a village, you feel me, and you have an education, like you locked in. All that outside world, it's really demonic.
yeah. It's really all a distraction for real, but I don't even want to get into all that.
It is a
Like
and then even working, like I feel like that all plays a part of being in the matrix. Like you work every day, you work every day. There's like me, for example, my schedule 2 to 10. There's no way that I every single day I can get what I want to get done because it's like my time is taken up at a job.
right,
You
right.
know what I mean? But that's the American dream, right? Like that.
Yeah, like that's what we supposed to do. I don't even think as humans we're supposed to work. That's why I feel like a lot of people don't like working or, feel some type of way about it because we're not supposed to clock in and clock out. Like that is not as humans is what we're supposed to do. We're not supposed to be working until we die just to pay some bill, just to pay a bill on the
Work,
first. I
working
gotta work.
working until we die, and then my fault for cutting you off, but working until we die, and then on top of that, it's like you die and you in debt, and that shit falls to your significant other, or your kids. Like, be for real.
Like I just worked my whole life for what? For what? Like that's why I feel like you said, you gotta kind of find like the leeway in the matrix. That's kind of why I want to become a real estate agent. Is because of course I can't live life without working. That's just not gonna happen. That's la la land, okay? But I feel like if I am gonna work, I want to be able to do my own thing if that makes sense. You feel what I'm saying? And of course, it's gonna be even more pressure because I'm gonna kind of own my own business, like myself. But it's like I'm gonna be able to do my schedule how I want to do what I want to do, and like still be able to have that freedom to live my life. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
like you still gonna be hustling, but not up underneath somebody.
yeah, like I'm gonna be hustling for myself. I'm gonna be hustling just so I know, cause I know I'm about to travel or I'm about to,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Like I always been the type of person I don't like working 9 to 5s. I will because I want some money, but I know that I am not meant to clock in and clock out. I don't even listen to people as is. I'm not listening to you. You feel what I'm saying?
like
Like I'm sorry.
yeah.
Like I don't know. I just know I've always known I never wanted to be that type of person. So
Yeah. And I feel
yeah.
like it's like you said, like we're not as humans, we're not supposed to be working the jobs that like are on this earth now, like Amazon, like them laborious jobs, dude. There's no way that we supposed to be doing that.
We're
Like,
not supposed to be living like that.
yo, I feel like we was put on this earth to enjoy what God created, like the trees, like plant,
Right.
water. But it's all
Other people.
other people, fruits. But now we got GMO.
Like,
You know what I mean? And it's way above us. Like we don't got
yeah.
to do with that.
And it's
But
crazy because I feel like once you realize that, you kind of have to find a way to navigate through that because it's like we can't do shit about it. You feel what I'm saying? We was put here and we understand like what it is, but
yeah,
we can't do no. We can't just snap a finger and then everything is how we want it. So you kind of have to find a way to like navigate through that and like ground your energy and just do what you got to do. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep, you gotta like play the cards that you was dealt with.
Yeah, like play your cards right and do what you can for real. Like,
You can, and it's okay to not be like where you want to be, because I feel like a lot of people they trying to rush the journey to get to the destination, but the most important learning like learning tools and lessons that you ever gonna learn is through the journey. And
yeah.
people need to stop rushing that. Like everybody in school, I can't wait to graduate. I can't wait to graduate. Okay, when you graduate, you gonna be depressed. You gonna be
Yeah.
sad. You gonna be, bro. Low key, I feel like college students go through like a depression, like kind of not a depression, but you just
It's
you
like a reality change.
yeah, like you don't really know what to do after school. Some people,
Yeah.
because it's rare to have your whole life planned out and it goes that way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
So that's why I never plan out my days. Like I may be like, okay, I'm gonna go to the gym, but am I gonna go at the time I said I was gonna go? Not really, and that's
No,
okay.
no. Yeah, like you
That's
have to be in the moment, if that
be in
makes sense.
the moment, dude. You don't
Yeah,
have
like be in
to.
the moment.
You
For
don't
real,
have
for real.
to do
Like
things.
look forward to your future, but be in the moment. Like don't look so forward to your future to where you're not realizing what's in front of you because
That's probably what you.
then what?
That's probably what you. Everything that you have right now is probably what you was praying for a year ago, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But you so caught up in I need more. I need this Lambo. I need this SRT. I need to start this brand. I need to. I
I
need to.
need to.
I need to be famous on TikTok. That you not appreciating what's around you. Is you breathing, hoe?
Right. Are you alive and able being?
Yeah.
Like,
Like you can talk, you can breathe. Like appreciate it, because once it's gone, like God forbid, if it ever goes gone, like you're not gonna realize what you had until you lost it.
yeah, like I definitely feel you though. That's what I had to kind of learn because I felt like before when I was younger, I always was kind of like that. Like, oh, I want this, I want this, I want this, I don't have this, I don't have this. But then I had to stop and realize, what do I have? Like for you to elevate and for you to grow and for you to achieve things you want to achieve or get things you want to get, you have to appreciate what you have. Like it's gotten down to the fact to where I be like, bro, I'm glad I'm alive, bro. People don't say that.
People don't say that.
I'm glad I'm breathing.
Like people really start off their mornings, boom, phone, social media. Dude, what like this screen when I was a kid, when you was a kid, it was not there.
It won't.
We woke up to pancake smells, eggs, breakfast smells. You feel me?
Bacon breakfast.
Bacon, big back Burt like Holly.
But for
But
real though,
it's like niggas wake up, boom, social media. You need to wake up and pray. You need to wake up and tell God thank you. You need to wake up and say it's gonna be a good day. Affirmations. I'm
yeah, you need to wake up, brush your damn tongue. Like you feel what I'm saying?
brush your teeth, dude. You know,
Like
you ready to smoke that clip, but you're not ready to.
yeah, but you's not lying though. Niggas spoken before they even brush their damn teeth.
Yeah,
Wash their ass.
you can't. You on Instagram, but you ain't wash your ass. Come on, you got to put your priorities in check.
Yeah, like, and I'm
But
still working on that though. I can't even talk shit because I'm still working on that. Like,
me
I'm
too.
still trying to figure out how to make the most of my day. You feel what I'm saying? Because when you wake up at a certain time, you be like, damn, I really got all this shit done. But if you would just been lollygagging and motherfuckers scroll on Instagram or about what everybody else doing, you would have never, you would have never accomplished what you accomplished. So I'm still trying to figure that out. God is working on me with that one.
Amen to that. Nah,
For sure.
I do feel like it's a real hypocritical world. Like, of course, there's been a day where I get up, I go on social media, but deep down in my head, it's like, all right, I need to go do something. This is not productive.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
scrolling, the scrolling on the phones, it go deep.
It gets bad.
It
Like,
gets
bro,
through.
one time I was freaking, I think me and my friends that came from the gym, but
Yeah.
my phone died. Usually after gym, we try to like go to the calf, eat some, protein after the gym.
Mhm.
So in my head, I'm like, dang, I don't have my phone. I don't have my phone. And my friend is like, oh, it's okay. Your phone died. Like, we can talk. Like, we can talk
Yeah.
or whatever. So I'm like, cool. Nigga talk for 5 minutes. After that, them two straight scroll on their phones.
I think that's my biggest like pet peeve is if
What?
I'm out with a friend or a family member and we're at the table like about to eat or just like around each other quality time and it's just like you on your phone.
Yeah,
I'm
like
talking to you and you so your brain is so hooked to the phone that it's like I'm talking to nobody. I'm literally talking to the wall right now.
yeah, it's like, bro, we're literally having a conversation, and not just looking around at everybody, just looking around. I'm like, damn, everybody's, and even when I'm in class, cause now when I be in class, I may check my phone a couple times, but I just don't scroll the whole class. Like I try my best to pay attention. I be in class, I look around, everybody on their phones. You probably got a couple people that may pay attention or look up, but everybody's on their phones, and it's like it's really an addiction for real because how could you put the money that you don't have to a college education and decide to come to class and scroll on your phone?
That's so true.
Like, think about it. Like, one, this shit is not cheap. We have to pay all this back, right? Two, you're in the classroom.
You put on the loan, my boy. Remember that.
Right. They getting their money. Two, when we was younger, we didn't have no phones. If you was bored in class, guess what you did? Just like this.
Yeah.
You
Or,
didn't
or
have
or you hit the
not for real though, but it's like you didn't have to just the accessible entertainment to where
you
it's
didn't.
like I'm bored. I'm bored. Let me scroll. I'm bored. Let me scroll.
I'm
Like
bored. I'm bored. Let me. It's like a outlet to go to, and I hate that because people that have social anxiety or they're real shy or they're just like an introvert, they can go on their phones, and it's like
yeah,
you may be restricting yourself from
right,
from building your character in a positive way.
exactly,
And I'm not saying to become an extrovert, but to become more social. You know,
right,
because
right.
you feeling like, okay, I don't know what to do. I'm in a social setting. Let me go on my phone. No, no.
No, like just relax and chill. Yes, definitely. I even noticed that shit when I'm walking to class. Why are you walking on your phone? You
Yo,
finna get hit by
yo,
this car.
you ever see somebody? You ever see somebody like at the store or driving and they got headphones in?
What?
And I'm talking about like the wires. Like, dude, what are we
Like,
doing?
bro, what are we on right now? Like, what are we on? Like, for
I can,
real.
I can understand like the gym or um even walking to class. Sometimes it's like one. I'll put one in just because
Yeah,
it's
I put one in.
I
Yeah.
never know who I'm about to encounter. You feel me? Or it's like you ever be someone trying to talk to you, you got headphones. Like, what?
Yeah, you gotta what? What? Like, no. I put one in just because I be want to be on my mysterious shit. Like, I be feeling like a bad bitch on some shit. But other than that,
Yeah. At
I'm
least
not just gonna be walking, you know?
yeah, and it's good to be aware. Like as long as you're aware, because it's kind of inevitable. Like we grow up now. We grow up in the generation where it's like we have to have a phone. You feel me?
Yeah.
And you don't have to, but everything nowadays requires a phone. You
Right.
walk to my doctor's office, scan to sign in. What? It used to be you got to fill out. Now it's like scan to sign in, and it's just even in church, dude. What do you mean the tithes and offering is a cash app?
Bro,
Yo,
that's not funny, bro.
yo,
Bro, what the fuck?
you see the video of
Hell yeah, I seen that shit. First of all, I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
never would have paid it.
I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Let me out this church, cause you not finna sit here and force me to pay $20. What if that was my last 20 in my bank account?
Robbery.
He's talking about some usher. Close the doors. Close the doors. Damn.
I'm ordering you to close the door.
Close the doors.
Dude, chill. I went on his page. I'm talking about Rolly on my wrist, Louis Vuitton on my shirt. Like, dude, like, are you really who you
Right.
are? Because I try to be who I say I am. You feel me?
Right.
But Marvin,
Sap. Like, the crazy thing is, the pastors really be the worst ones. I don't care. The
yeah,
pastors be the most sinners. They be pedophiles. They be rapists.
they be
They
doing
be
drugs.
bad people. They be drug addicts. They be the worst motherfuckers. I don't care what nobody's talking about.
And I know God say like come as you are, but God, like you never changed. Like like you're still,
Damn.
like you still who you are. Like who you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you never changed, and I don't know. Niggas gotta do their best to just be the best version of themselves.
Right. That's
That
why I feel like I haven't.
go
Sorry
ahead.
if I cut you off, but that's why I feel like I haven't been to church because I grew up in church. Like when I was younger, my mama was in church heavy. Sunday Bible study, we was in church. Okay, we was in church. Um, and even then, I kind of felt a disconnect with it because one, I didn't necessarily understand it at the time, and two, I feel like everybody was like super judgmental. Like, I feel like everybody, even the crazy thing is, even then when I was young, I saw that. But I feel like everybody was put on this facade. Everybody was acting like they cared. Everybody was acting like they're a Christian woman, Christian man. But that was never what it gave. You know?
It never gave that because I was in church a couple of like a week ago, I think 2 weeks ago, and it was just like, oh my God, baby, I ain't seen you since you were 5, and because it was a church I went to as a kid, but like we kind of steered away from that church, went to a different church, and
Yeah.
I'm seeing all the people that I knew when I was 3, 4, and y'all know my aunts and my family, and it's just like you telling me you love me and everything, but do you really? Like deep down, like do you really? Are you putting on a front because you're around
Yeah.
people? Because it's just like I don't know, like I don't like that word love. Like I don't know, it run deep. It
It runs deep.
it
It
runs
runs so
deep.
deep.
It
It
runs,
runs so deep.
and the way people just be throwing it out, like I look and I'm just like, do you really like? Okay, do you really love me? Because I didn't feel nothing. But
Exactly, bro. Bro, that's my biggest pet peeve.
yes,
I had a nigga tell me that shit. I didn't even know him. I didn't even know this man.
yes.
And he told me, I love you. I said, are you serious?
I'll be
Like,
quick.
okay.
I'll be quick. What do you love about me?
I literally just didn't say nothing. I said, we just gonna act like I didn't hear that shit.
We gonna act like that just slid past me. Cause come on,
Because what are we talking about? And it's like, bruh, me personally, when it comes to saying love or having love or feeling love, I cannot just do that without feeling that way. You know what I'm saying? Of course, regardless of playing these niggas, you might having hoes, delusional. Okay, cool. But at the end of the day, it's certain boundaries I'm not gonna cross with somebody that I don't love.
yeah,
Like I feel like the fact that somebody would one think I'm dumb enough to believe that shit, that's crazy as hell. But two would go that far to try to somewhat like manipulate me or to try to like make me feel some type of way. It's crazy.
it's crazy. It really
That's
is.
wild.
And it's like, why are you so okay with saying that? Like I know that word don't mean nothing to you.
It means nothing to you. Like nothing that come out of your like from that point forward, nothing that could ever come out of that man's mouth, I would believe. I mean, I don't believe niggas anyways, but that kind of solidified it. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck?
Like I
Like that's
love my mama. I don't know about you, but I love my mama. I love my sister.
yeah. I love my siblings. I love my friends. I'm
Yeah,
not finna tell you I love you just because I want something from you. If I want something from you, I get it. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's honestly kind of sad because like you're so far gone. Like this is
it's,
nothing to you. Like
you're
this is
bad.
you're
You're really
tapped. Like
bad.
this is nothing to you. Like
Like it's been the first day and you want me to be a girl. Like what? Dude, love has changed. Love has changed. And it's so
I feel like love hasn't changed. I just feel like nobody's really in love for real.
you think so? Because
Yeah.
you know me, I be working with the old folks, and there's couples in there, and it's kind of like there's no way like y'all love each other the way y'all did when y'all first met. Like now,
Right.
I feel like you got to just put up with it. But why?
Yeah.
Why do we gotta put up with it? Like if you like, you should be happy. I don't know. It's just it's kind of messed up. Like
I definitely feel you though. I feel like with the older generation, especially for the women. it was like once you get, I feel like a lot of people just feel stuck even now. Like you feel stuck at your job, you feel stuck in this relationship, you feel stuck with this life, you feel stuck with your kids, you feel stuck with um
How you look.
how you look, you feel stuck with who your parents are. So it's like I feel like a lot of people feel stuck and a lot of people feel comfortable, and a lot of people don't like to be uncomfortable.
It's all they know. It's all they know.
All they know is, hey, I got somebody that can do what I want them to do whatever, and that's fine by me. And I'm gonna just continue to deal with that because I don't want to feel uncomfortable and I don't want to try. You know?
And that's just what they're used to. Like a lot of people settle because it's like I feel like nobody else gonna love me like this, and I may be making the wrong decision, but fuck it, I'm gonna just settle for this person. And it's so sad because if you learn the power of like, I'm not saying isolation, but
Hmm.
being dolo, like going on dates, dolo, being able to come home and you're just surrounded by yourself, and that's it, and you're okay
Hmm.
with that. Like you're okay with missing out on temporary fun for longevity. You know what
Hmm. Hmm. For sure, though, a lot of people cannot do that. Like I've noticed that a lot of people cannot be alone, and it's like, can you not be alone because your thoughts are eating you up, your trauma's eating you up, the validation of a man or a woman, depending on who you are, is eating you up. It's like it's really sad, and I'm weak. It's really sad, and I feel like I've always been able to be alone. Like I enjoy my own company, but I feel like now I've really just learned to just do me, bro. Like do you.
I mean?
Period.
Because everybody not gonna be in your life forever. Like everything has an expiration, and if you're you in your mind, is what they be saying. Your mind and you is what you spend the most time with throughout your whole lifetime.
Exactly.
So you gotta water it. You gotta make sure that when you watering that plant, you're not drowning it, but you're giving
Yeah.
water that it can sprout and be healthy. And liquor, all the drugs, like that don't help. That don't help your mind, and that's
Yeah.
why a lot of people do that because they fucked up with their thoughts. You feel me? They can't have sex without thinking. So
Hmm.
kind of press all of those thoughts and feelings into a bottle, drinking, and just so that they can, I don't know, like temporary fun or feel something.
Yeah.
A lot of people just drink to
Feel, just to feel like
feel because they don't feel just as they are.
yeah, they don't feel like it's crazy. Like it's crazy the temporary validation. Like
And
like
how
this is temporary, bruh.
it's temporary and it be a lot of lust.
So bruh,
Dude,
bruh.
I,
Especially being in college.
it be a lot of lust. Like I
Lust.
where I go to school is demon town.
Yes,
It's
bruh.
demon
Demons.
world.
Like
It's demon. It's a we finna push up at the stool to see niggas. What, dude? We not talking about money. We not talking about making no money. We're not talking about.
yeah.
We're not talking about, hey, let's go on a picnic and deep thoughts. We're not and have a deep conversation as friends. Like
We going to see some niggas.
we going to see some niggas, and
Like I
of course, you feel me. I wouldn't say we victims of that, but we not like we've done that. Shit.
yeah, I'm about to say we're not gonna sit here and act like, come on now, we
We're not
all
gonna sit here and
human.
act like we didn't want to see them, but I mean,
Right, I mean a little bit.
if we really think about it, like, what are we gaining? What are okay?
Yeah, like
You get my number. Okay, cool. You gonna hit me up at the end of the night after getting 17 other bitches' phone numbers, and you gonna see which one trying to fuck the most. Like, who on it? Who on it? And it's sad because
it's
it's like
sad.
it's like a lot of people are okay with that. A lot of people,
Yeah,
and it's
like
like
it's
it really run in the black community. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's
for
very
sure.
very hypersexual, and I,
For sure, bro.
I
For
just
sure.
I've been aware of that, and just like I wouldn't say celibacy, but kind of just containing your energy, like
Yes, bro. You
protect
have.
and protecting it, like protecting it with your heart and soul. Like you have a fire, like you're gonna protect that. You're not gonna shoot that shit every day,
Yeah.
and that's how your body should be. You know.
Right. That's how your body and energy should be. Like, that's one thing I'm really big on is like energy. And it's like I feel like that's kind of why I didn't want to go to the party because one, my energy wasn't feeling right, and two, I don't know if I'm just because I'm an empath or just because I've been on like my spiritual stuff, but I really feel people energy so heavy.
Can I
Like
ask?
I can
Well,
go
go ahead.
ahead.
Okay. Okay. I was gonna ask you, what do you feel like is the difference between spirituality and religion?
I feel like spirituality is kind of what you know. Like I feel like when it comes to religion, it's like, okay, here's this book, read it, do this, do that, don't do this. God say this, God say that. But I feel like spirituality is just kind of within you. I do feel like they are connected because a lot of things that are in, well, I'm talking specifically Christianity, a lot of things that are in the Bible connect to spirituality. So I feel like they are connected, but I necessarily wouldn't just say I'm a Christian, or I go by the book or the Bible. You feel what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Um, I feel like spirituality is just not something you can just read a book and figure it out. It's kind of like you can get the knowledge and the facts on it and do the research, but you kind of have to already have that in you. Like I already kind of,
It's kind of like who you are as a person.
yeah, it's like I kind of already had a little bit of that in me with just the way I think and the way I observe and how I feel and how my energy is. And then once I decided to do my research, I said, oh, that makes sense. You get what I'm saying? Like, that makes sense why I felt this way, or that makes sense why I had that intuition, or that makes sense why my energy gets drained when I get around certain people. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Heavy on the your energy gets drained when you're around certain people.
for real though. And that's why these motherfuckers need to stop being around these niggas. Because one thing about a man, they are energy pullers, grabbers, givers.
Yep.
The right man, the not the right man, the wrong man is going to pull your energy down.
And the wrong man can be your downfall, dude.
And be,
Like,
bro, they'll be your biggest hater, bro. You're laying in bed with a nigga that hates you.
yeah, like, and the way somebody talks to you is so important because they're not just playing.
They're not.
So see the animosity and the envy that you see through like your relationship or a friend, take note of that.
Take a note of that.
Take
Take
note
note of that. Put
because
that shit in the back of your head.
I'm not saying like take note to the point where you paranoid, but don't let
Yeah.
it pass you. And
Yeah.
because I'm telling you, everybody not your friend, everybody not your partner.
Right. They not. And like I felt
But I'll say I got you, I got you.
I feel like you have to kind of learn to detach. And no, I'm not sitting here saying the first thing a nigga do, oh fuck you, or just be a cold person to where you don't feel. Yes, we're humans. You're supposed to feel. You're supposed to have the emotions, but you're still supposed to be logical at the end of the day. And that's why I feel like as women, we kind of have a problem with. We're very logical, but I feel like when it comes to men, we put our emotions first.
Hmm. And I feel like a lot of people live in a fairy tale. Like
Yeah,
I don't understand why in this generation it's like, oh, we're supposed to talk for 3 months and then we're dating. Dude, a lot of people have like trauma behind trust issues, why they don't trust people,
hmm,
why they feel like they can't be in love. But that's where healing comes into play. Like if you're not healed, don't be rushing to break the next person.
right,
But
right.
I still feel like love though, like finding to also heal your scars, your wounds a little bit. Not all the way, but
I feel you. I feel you.
a little
Because
bit.
if you have trust issues and you end up finding someone that you can trust, it's like you're like, dang, like you kind. It's kind of like a woosah, like like a breathe out, like dang, like I always felt this way, but now I finally can say I found someone to where I
Mhm.
trust them.
I could trust them and they not gonna hurt me. But a lot of people now, it's like they take what other people have done and kind of project it onto like a new person. Like, oh, I don't trust people because X, Y, and Z. I'm not that person.
Yeah.
Not that.
Yeah.
Of course, like it's gonna come with time to the point where it's like you can trust me and stuff. But a lot of people just carry baggage and shit
They
get
carry baggage, bro. They carry a lot of baggage and
shit
a
get.
lot of emotional baggage too. It's like, I don't know, you have to be really careful about that. And that's probably my problem too. Like, I go into things already having a preconceived notion of it.
Mhm.
And I shouldn't. I mean, I haven't been wrong yet, but I mean, shit, it ain't still be wrong yet. But it's like at the end of the day, I shouldn't be that way. Like, I obviously go by somebody's actions, of course, but I shouldn't. Like, I feel like the way it's going now, it's like if I end up finding somebody that really likes me, I feel like I'm gonna self sabotage it. I'm gonna be like, bro, this too good to be true. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just
I,
because of past things.
yeah, and I feel like my mom always told me this. Like, make sure they're your best friend first.
Yes.
Like, people have to take out sex and like throw it far.
Yeah.
Cause it really be temptation. Like the person may look good and everything, but do they treat you right? Do they treat you right? Can you count on them? Like so having like I'm talking about for the one. I'm not talking about for a sneaky link. If you really thinking he the one, like you can really get to know that person as a best friend.
Yeah.
And then
Right.
it's kind of like old buddy who I was telling you about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I think so. Hold
Ballerina.
on.
Ballerina. Yeah,
No,
yo, he
for real though. Like,
had a girlfriend.
don't piss me off. When the fuck that happened?
Yes, that's what bro. I'm telling you, people
These.
say they are.
That's why I am the way I am now. Let me stop. I'm going backwards. Hold on, wait. We supposed to be positive. But for real though.
We supposed to be motivational.
Yeah, like, but for real though, like, and I feel like, I don't know, when it comes to people, I don't know, girl. Like, I don't know.
Nigga lost her train of thought. But
Nigga talking so much.
I know when it comes to people though, just really try not to put all your eggs in one basket.
For
Really,
sure.
really try not to trust everybody off rip.
Yeah.
Actions speak louder than words, and the way someone speaks. I'm not telling you to be 100% observant because I feel like that's how you self sabotage yourself. But kind of like see how the person acts towards you. Are they there?
Yeah.
Because it don't always got to be materialistic. You know, I feel like you have a deep conversation with a friend or something. You can really tell like what kind of friend they are or what
Right.
kind of friend they want to be. And a lot of people don't know what kind of friends that they want. So you have to know like how you want to be treated and don't settle for it. Like don't settle for no shitty ass friend. No,
Yeah, for
no,
sure.
no friend that's gonna to a birthday. Hey, we lit, we in Miami spring break. Hey, but when it's time for you to like graduate from, I don't know, like say law school, or
Yeah.
or you moving out and you don't got nobody help you with your stuff, they're not there.
Yeah.
You know what I
Like,
mean?
sure. Yeah.
You have to be there through it all. With me, my friends got to be there through it all. Like I don't want you there for just one specific thing because there's no.
Hmm.
Then it's like you be saying like there's no depth to our friendship. Our
Yeah, like,
our friendship is just surrounded by one thing. That's why coworkers leave them as coworkers, and
right.
coworkers leave them as coworkers. Classmates leave them as classmates. Stop calling everybody
Right.
friend. Stop.
Everybody's not your friend.
Everybody is not your friend. Everybody can have a label though.
Yeah.
Some people, some I don't know. For me, it's like I like when people have labels because it don't confuse my mind. Like
Mm,
if I see me and a significant other, like all we doing is
yeah.
I'm not gonna call you like my nigga or my
Yeah, like that's not what it is. Yeah.
yeah. That's
No,
real.
I definitely feel you though. Yeah. And then The thing about that too is like I feel like a lot of you have to have boundaries when it comes to things. Like with your friends and with niggas and with relationships. Like you have to be able to say no. You have to be able to say no, I don't want to do this. No, I don't like what you did. No, I don't like how this is going. And
No, I
stand
don't.
on that.
No, I don't want to go to the party. I'm partied out. I don't want to go. And
Yeah, I
to explain yourself, you
yeah. You don't
you
have to explain yourself either.
you don't want to go. Okay, so yeah, nobody has to.
Yeah.
Why? Why? Why
And
do
at
I?
the end of the day, it's like there's always gonna be parties. Parties are going nowhere.
Yeah,
Parties are going nowhere. Like me missing one party is not the end of the world.
it's not.
Like we literally had this whole month. We got Ramfest, so it's like I'm not tripping on that. I know how my energy was, and I just knew it wouldn't have been good for me to do that.
Yeah, and it's like okay, I didn't want to go, but y'all kind of like pressured me into going. So now I'm here, and you're mad because my energy off.
Yeah, like it's like, bro, I don't even want to be that type of person. I don't want to be no party pooper. I just know my energy is not on the right type
Yeah.
timing for this.
And you
But
gotta like FOMO is real fear of missing out. FOMO, and
real,
if
real,
once you differentiate like real fun, like fun that you could talk about, so actually you gonna have a good memory to bring up in the future.
yeah,
Then you're not gonna want to go to every single function, every single hey we outside, we outside. No, bro. We go to an
yeah.
island, we go to an island and be outside.
Right. Like, can we make memories of this? Like, can we see the world?
Yeah,
Like, you feel what I'm saying?
that,
I definitely feel you though. You gotta make sure you have your boundaries when it comes to people. And I feel like that's where a lot of people get hurt because you have no boundaries, especially when it comes to like men that you're not in a relationship with. Um,
that part.
you have to have boundaries. If you want one thing, and I'm still learning that, but if you want one thing,
Say that.
you want one thing. And you got to know what type of person you are. If you're not the type of person to do that, if you're not the type of person to do this, you're not the type of person to do that. Like me personally, I don't care for all that delusional shit. I'm not finna act delusional with you. You're not my nigga. We're not in love. We're not a married couple. We're not playing house. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to get to that point because then once I get to that point, I'm gonna get in my feelings and then now everything is fucked up because oh we was in a relationship, but you did this, you did all that, you did this, did X, Y, and Z, but we're not in a relationship. Like you gotta make it make sense.
You gotta make it make sense. And for me, I'm a very emotional person, so like I'm very in tune with how I feel. So
Yeah,
I try not to even set myself up to be in that type of predicament. If it happens, it happens. You know,
yeah,
you gotta go through it. But I don't know. I try to just stay away from it because I just know how I be. Like
yeah. I know how I be too, and it's just like
once you put it on me, and there's no talk about us being anything after, I'm gonna feel some type of way.
yeah,
Well, if I like you though, only if I like if we're
yeah,
every day, like we're kind of building an attachment. Y'all don't build an attachment with nobody though.
yeah. Don't build no attachment. Like at the end of the day,
Let me go.
you have to be able to detach.
Really have to be able to still choose other sources of happiness, because if your time is consumed by one source of happiness, what happens when they mad? What you gonna do?
What happens when they leave? What happens when they cheat on your dumb ass? Or nah.
Oh my goodness.
But for real though, and I noticed that with girls. Like this one girl I knew, she was always with her nigga. Always with her nigga. Once her nigga left, you have no more friends. You
Yep.
have no more life. You you took your life and put it to his instead of living your own life and adding him to it. You get what I'm saying? And I've noticed that about niggas that ain't shit for real. They want you to like be they beck and call and not have a life and do as they say and no
Oh,
no.
they go do what they want to do.
You sound crazy as hell.
You feel me? And I know that's not all men. Like
Yeah,
shout out to the ones that keep it real and
right.
and they're not like that. But for majority, even females, you want a nigga,
Females too.
you want a nigga to pay your rent, but all you offer is coochie.
Yeah, like come on, we got we gotta do better. Like we
As a community, dude, like we really have to do better.
yeah, we have to do better as a people. Like I'm just not trying to sit here and bash men, but it's like I can only experience talk about that experience because I date men. You know what I'm saying?
I feel
Um, but I definitely feel what you're saying with that, and I don't know, and it's crazy because it's like it just goes to show me who you are. Like I can spot insecure man or insecure person from a mile away. Give me 5 minutes from an insecure person. I'm literally gonna know if they're insecure or not. Just by the way you act, by the way you talk, by the way you walk. One thing about insecure men though, they overcompensate themselves. They do a lot of this, right?
they do
A lot of talking.
lot of
Do a
this.
lot of this. I don't care about none of this.
Yeah,
I told the nigga that. I said, bro, nothing you said is getting took serious. Cause all you do is talk. So I can talk to myself. I can talk to Chat GPT. Nigga, I could talk to the wall. All you do is talk.
all
What are
you
we doing for real?
and there's no action behind your talk.
Like you're not showing none of that. Like this is and it's crazy because it's like I feel like sometimes women it be like they get so involved with the talk and they get so involved with the fairy tale in their head. Because a lot of times a nigga will say this, and that, and then because they have a lot in their heads to where it's like, oh, this nigga, oh, he's gonna be my husband. He's gonna be da 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 da. Da. So that plus you already having a delusional mindset, you're fucked.
You're tapped. You're literally tapped, and
You're done for.
you're kind of like not believing the delusions, and so you forget about actions. Like there's
Yes,
behind your words.
yes, yes. Like
And I think confidence and pride, like they're not the same thing, but people kind of mix up confidence with pride. Like
for
I
sure.
I feel like as women and men, like we should have confidence. Like we should be confident because people can like read energy. People can feel energy. And
Yeah,
if you prideful and you're not humble, like that's the difference between the two.
yeah, definitely for sure. And I feel like pride is just another insecurity because it's like you're trying your hardest to
Trying your
oh
hardest for people to believe you.
yeah, you're trying hardest for people to believe who you are instead of just being confident. You feel what I'm saying? So now you have to be prideful because you're really not confident, but you're gonna sit here and make it seem like you are.
Yeah, yeah.
I hate that. Like me personally, I feel like you just gotta be your authentic self, bro.
Self, like
Everybody I talk to, everybody I know, nobody can ever say I'm different. I'm always the same bitch, okay? And I take pride in that because a lot of people live their lives trying to be somebody they're not, or trying to fit in,
feel like they
or
friends.
yeah, or trying to get the cool points. But I'm gonna be myself, and whoever is with me on this journey of myself, then I appreciate you for that, and that is what it is.
That is what it is. Like you are who you are for a reason, and
Right.
that's literally your power. Like being who you are. You don't gotta. That's what I'm saying. The comparison. Like you don't gotta go on social media and be like this person or that person. Like who are you? And that's what I think our whole life is meant to do. Like just figure out who we are as people.
Right. And once you figure that out, nobody can say nothing to you, bro.
Nobody. That's really where the confidence come into play.
Yeah, because you know who you are.
You know who you are. Your confidence is here. You feel me?
Yeah.
Can nobody tell you this or you look like this or you built funny or you know what I mean? Like, cause it's like, nah, I know who I am.
Right. Like I don't even be tripping over all that because I know exactly who I am. Like this kind of off topic, but should I even bring this up? It's kind of off topic, but it's like I hate when a nigga try to like throw shade but flirt with you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, like, bro, you big head. Like, you know your head big.
Exactly.
You trying to call me big head because you really want to fuck with me? Like,
Yeah, cause you really like me. Like it's giving insecure because it's like, why don't you just say I really like you? I want to get to know you. I mean, even if you don't want to get to know me, I really like how you look. It's
yeah,
that simple.
just
You sitting here trying
put your pride to the side.
yeah, and then one thing about niggas, they will try to humble you.
You're
You
not.
can't humble me, man.
Man,
Sierra Ayana Hill, humbled? Are we crazy right now? We're no, that's delusional. That's delusional right
that's
there.
really the lose.
You're really delulu, cause what is you talking about, nigga? I know exactly who I am. So all that humbling shit, you can go on with that. And it's sad because like you would think as men, like it just shows sometimes like with some men how they how they can't operate in their truth, like in their selves. You feel what I'm saying? And like when they see a girl that's pretty, got her own car, her own crib, her own stuff, got her friends, got her walks in her power, walks in her truth, is all her authentic self.
They be quick.
Gets attention. They be like, damn,
Yeah, they be quick
like,
to us. How you did all that?
like it's sad.
It's sad. But y'all, it's time to wrap this up.
No, for real. It's been 50 minutes.
Been a little too long, like nah, but nah, we always be speaking the truth, and I fuck with that. Like I fuck with
Not
that.
for real.
We gonna keep it real. We gonna tell y'all what here.
Tell y'all the truth. If y'all want to hear that, subscribe to the channel down below. Ugly.
Like, comment, share, subscribe. For real, y'all. Like, fuck with us though. Like on our
Just
next,
two real ass bitches, bro.
just two real genuine people that.
Yeah.
But all right, y'all. We gonna catch y'all next time.